When this cross-cultural experience paper was assigned and I started to give it some thought, right away the religion I knew I wanted to look into and observe was the Catholic religion. I didn't have any real-life experience with the Catholic Church, and I did not know what exactly to expect. I just knew that I wanted to take advantage of the opportunity to not only get insight of what I could write about, but also kind of see and experience the church I was baptized in when I was a baby. So I attended a service at my local Catholic church, and immediately I was in awe of the beauty of the building. So just taking in the physical insights around me was a drastic contrast to the Christian church that I'm used to. So it seemed very traditional, and it was very old-fashioned and something you'd kind of see like in a European type style building. There was beautiful marble and brightly colored stained glass which sparkled, and one of the biggest differences that caught my eye were the statues of Mary and the saints and Jesus hanging on the cross. And in my church, we just have a cross like without Jesus on it, so that was a little bit different. It's hard to describe like my initial perceptions were prior to attending, because I really did not know what to expect. I did expect things to be a little bit more formal than what I was used to, just because of things that I've heard before, but I had no idea what service or the Mass would really be like. I didn't expect it to be that much different, just because we all believe in the same God, so I thought it would kind of be alike, but it really wasn't. I learned it was really different than the Christian church. It's not in a bad way, just in a different way. The difference wasn't only just the physical appearance of the building and stuff, but just like the music was different, the preaching was different, and I noticed that there were among the congregation, the people would say things at the same time, and they kind of knew like how service was going, and they knew what to say and when to say it, but I kind of felt lost, like I didn't know what I was supposed to say, so it's kind of very uncomfortable not being on the same page as everyone. After my experience there at the church, I decided to check out their website, and I should have thought to do that before, but I didn't. I'm not sure if the interaction changed my thoughts on the religion, but I did learn that there are many differences than what I had imagined. So my visit to the Catholic Church, where I had been baptized as a baby, made me think of the differences from the Christian church that I was baptized as a teenager. So it also made me look different. It also made me look into the differences between the two faiths. I realized that there are a lot of differences. There are also some misunderstandings that I had accepted as truth. I realized that there may have been some myths I accepted as truth, and others I simply was not aware of. So, reflecting on my observations, it made me realize how my experience can be helpful in the classroom as a teacher. Being a young student surrounded by different cultures and traditions can be challenging. I didn't think of how the differences could really affect me as a teacher, or how a child would feel in those situations. I felt like a little lost and confused among everyone in the congregation, and just because it was different from what I was used to. So just as I was feeling that way, I realized that my students could be feeling that way if they're put among students that they are different from. So I think that it's very important that we take into consideration that everyone's different, and our students might be feeling the uncomfortable feeling that we were feeling in these situations for our assignment. So I feel like as teachers, we need to make sure every child feels comfortable and welcome in our classrooms. For example, I just got a child from Italy in my class, and she doesn't speak English. But it was really cool to see how all the students, they still tried to talk to her, and they still played with her. They're all 4. So it was really cool to see that even though it was very uncomfortable for her in a new situation, a new country, new language, everything, she was still having a good time, and she's still trying to talk to me, and she was trying to do signs and show me what she was trying to say. So it was really cool just to help her feel comfortable in all of these new situations that she's been a rising in her life. And so I think this assignment has definitely helped me just come in like to contact with that this is going to happen. There's going to be different kids and their feelings are going to be all over the place. So it's definitely important to make them feel comfortable and welcome. Thank you.